Welcome back to Across Louisiana. Well, did you know that March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month? I bet you didn't, but here to tell us all about it is Dr. Lewis Barfield with Mary Bird Perkins Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Centers. Welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you doing?
I think this is, obviously you guys cover so much in the cancer realm, treatment, prevention, and all that, but this might be one that maybe people aren't quite as aware of. Why is it so important to be screened for that?
Well, screening is very important for colon cancer because actually in the early phases of the disease is asymptomatic. That's why screening is so important. And the good news about screening is that, if colon cancer is detected in its earliest phases, it can likely be cured.
And I know that's one that I think used to have a fairly high mortality rate if it's not caught early, right?
Correct. Yes. In its later stages, the mortality rate is high, but even in the first three stages, stage 1, 2, or 3, the prognosis can actually be very good if the patient goes through everything that they're supposed to go through.
And now you guys are making it even easier than ever to get screened, right? Tell me a little bit about that.
Correct. Well, actually the best screening for colorectal cancer is colonoscopy. That's a procedure where a lighted scope is passed throughout the entire colon to visualize the colon and look for cancers or polyps. But not everyone can afford or will do that. So the cancer program at Mary Bird Perkins and Our Lady of the Lake Regional Medical Center is offering free take-home kits of fecal immunochemical testing, which tests for blood in the stool.
So if that was something I'd be interested in, talk to me a little bit about the process there. I would receive the kit and then submit it back, or how does that work?
Correct, right. You'd receive the kit and then return it, return it back to the cancer center for testing, and the results will be given to you.
And that way, so really this is just an easy way to make sure that you're saving a life.
Correct, yes. It is an easy way, and if the test is positive, obviously then a patient would definitely need a colonoscopy. And still, well, we don't want to minimize the recommendation of colonoscopy. Still, colonoscopy is the best test, but if someone cannot afford or will not do that, this is a decent test as well.
And we should probably emphasize to the folks watching that the upcoming screenings are free.
Correct.
So all you have to do is just go out and take part in it. If people want to find out more about that, what do they need to do to get more information?
Well, you can go to the website, mbpoll.org, and it's the phone number 215-1234, which they can call, or just visit the cancer center and someone will be glad to help them.
When you're doing these screening programs, is that something that you've seen a good response to already? Is the community really kind of coming together on that?
Yeah, the community is coming together. Actually in Louisiana, our cancer screening rates are some of the lowest in the country. But over the last several years, there has been some improvement. So I think in our community, the free screenings have helped significantly.
So really, truly, getting the word out and promoting this awareness is really key.
Oh, it is key, definitely. My own sister died of colon cancer 1 year ago today, and she was diagnosed with the cancer at age 48. Before a typical screening age. Typical screening age is 50. But another point I want to get out there is, patients need to be screened if they're having symptoms even at a much earlier age than 50. When they're having symptoms, significant bleeding, blood in their stool, change in bowel habits, things like that are reasons to get screened. Also, if patients have a family history, if first-degree relatives or even second-degree relatives, the colon polyps or colon cancer, they need to be screened much earlier, usually.
Well, I know, so folks out there, go out, get screened. Give us the the website address one more time for them to get more information on that.
The website is mbpoll.org, and the phone number is 215-1234.
Thank you so much for coming on and telling us all about that.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Lewis Barfield, everyone. We'll be back to wrap it up next here on Across Louisiana. Don't go anywhere, folks.